Hey guys, we've got our first expected snowfall to hit in about 3 days here in Minnesota. So I figured it's a good time to make sure everything's up and running a couple of days before in case I need to do some maintenance. We'll see it on video. We've got the first start of this season for the Compact 26 snowblower I've had for approximately 4 years, I think 4 seasons so far. Use it almost every snowfall. Driveway's not significant. We're looking at about 2.5 car widths up on top, give or take 2 at the bottom, 65 feet long. So enough that I don't care to shovel it all by hand. So we picked up this one a couple of years ago, and it's been a great snowblower. Again, it's about 4 years old, 250cc Polar 4 Briggs & Stratton. I don't know if they make that engine anymore, but it's been a great engine for me. Zero oil burning, fires off pretty well in the cold weather, and if not, we have the electric 120 volt electric starter on the side, which I have used before, and otherwise generally it starts fairly easily by hand. Only modification that I've done, and a lot of other people that own snowblowers, has been the change up right up there. Took off the halogen light and we put on a LED floodlight. A little bit less wattage as in consumption. It does seem to put out a bit more light. Being snow is white, the LED, this one you'll see when I start it, is pretty much a bluish white, so it does seem to provide a bit more light. On an idle it will flicker, you'll see that in the camera. You stop noticing any of the flicker to your eyes about half throttle, it'll still show up on camera, but then when it's wide open, of course, you still don't see it with your eyes, and you really don't see it much on the camera. Kind of that, I think it's at 60 cycles, so that's why it'll show up, but I'm going to start it here first time. See if it does it, otherwise you'll see it on camera if we have an issue. So it's going to be a little bit loud. Going to set down the tripod here. Might catch some wind, but we're going to fire it off. Again, the first time this winter, this season. So, again, we've got fuel is on. We've got the throttle is just a little less than a third the way. You take it just off the idle, it seems to work pretty good. Prime it 4 times. As recommended. Turn the choke on. Again, I always leave the key on. We've got key, choke, primed, everything else. There's no extra, per se, safety, anything else that I have to do with it to start it. There's no sensors or anything else. All as it is, just leave it open. Again, just a little bit. We'll see if it fires off. First time 2016, 2017 winter. Kind of as expected, it started right off, and like I mentioned, the LED will show to be flickering quite a bit at a low idle. To the human eye it is flickering right now, but when I let it run just for a second here, I'll turn the throttle up, that'll disappear. Be ready for the snow that's coming. I can just guarantee now it won't snow, but that's all right. Less work. Keep it new for another year. Take care, guys.